A Kenyan lady shares her story on how she had to put her hands on a white man after he told her to shut the F up in her own country for just asking him to move slightly because he is blocking the way out of the mall. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Could you kindly move to the side as you're blocking the exit? And it was one man and two women. The man turned to me and said, "Oh, shut the fuck up." I was so surprised. Nobody has ever spoken to me like that in my life, let alone a white man who sounded American as anything in my country. I walked up to him and smacked him on the head like this and told him, "Don't talk to people like that. Racist as f." He was so surprised. He was so embarrassed.
Her name is Kit, and in this video she explains what she went through, and she said she's never been treated or spoken to like this in her life. And this white man and two ladies that was blocking the way of the mall were just standing there, going about their day, having a conversation, blocking the way for the Kenyans that are trying to get in and outside of the mall. First, Kit went and approached the security guard and she said, "These people are blocking the way, so can you please talk to them to move aside?" The security guard, she said, according to her, looked at her like, "Are you insane? How am I going to talk to a white person like that?" That's, the decolonization that we're talking about, the mental slavery that we're talking about. If it was I can guarantee it, another Kenyan that was blocking the way, the security guard will have no problem to tell him, "Hey, move." Unfortunately, he didn't do anything, so she had to take it upon herself to go and talk to these people. So when she reached them and she said, "Can you kindly move aside because you're blocking the way?" the white man had the audacity to tell her, "Oh, shut the F up." And the rest is history. She talked about it. She had to tap him, she said, on his head, push him like that and say, "Not in my country, you racist F. You're not going to do this in my country." And she said he was so shocked. Immediately, he looked down. He didn't even respond to her. He didn't say anything. But she said, even though he was disrespecting her initially, the two white ladies were just standing there not caring about anything. When she stood up to him, she said it looked like they wanted to say something to her. And she's like, "Really, white ladies?" And this is something that most black women don't understand. When they talk about feminism and we're standing together, they believe that white women will be standing with them. But come on now. They're going to back up their man. Of course, they're not going to care if you're a woman or not, or he's disrespecting you. They're just going to stand by their man. So she was kind of shocked about that. I'm surprised she's shocked because I would expect that, honestly. Regardless, she stood up to him and she said he didn't even look up. And she said that day was the proudest day of her life because she felt so empowered that she stood up to a racist person in her own country. And he was trying to disrespect her, even though he's in Africa. And she said he sounded like American. That's one of them folks from America that was used to disrespecting black people there, came here and thought that he can do the exact same thing here, which I'm glad a Kenyan stood up to him because I'm sure that was his first experience. That's why he was shocked. Others probably bowed down everywhere he went. As annoying as that is, I'm glad it took one lady to show him that you should not disrespect people and be racist in Africa. Don't come here. Why are you here? Right? Why are you here? Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about Kit's experience in her own country and how she defended herself.